Hello Booktube, it's Joshua here, and I'm going to be reading you a Tenancy by James Merrill out of this collected poems. For David Jackson. Something in the light of this March afternoon recalls that first and dazzling one of 1946. I sat elated in my old clothes, in the first of several furnished rooms, head cocked for the kind of sound that is recognized only when heard. A fresh snowfall muffled the road, unplowed to leave blanker and brighter the bright blank page turned overnight. A yellow pencil in mid-air kept sketching unfamiliar numerals, the 9 and 6 forming a stereoscope through which to seize the real old-fashioned winter of my landlord's phrase, through which the ponderous idèes reçues of oak, velour, crochet, and also the mantel's baby figures, value told me in some detail at the outset, might be plumbed for signs I should not know until I saw them. But the objects, innocent, as we all once were, of annual depreciation, the more I looked grew shallower, pined under a luminous plaid robe thrown over us by the twin mullions, sashes, and unequal oblong panes of windows and storm windows. These, washed in a rage, then left to dry unpolished, projected onto the inmost wall, ghosts of the storm, like pebbles under water. And indeed, from within, ripples of heat had begun visibly bearing up and away the bouquets and wreaths of a quarter century. Let them go. What did I want with them? It was time to change that wallpaper. Brittle, sallow in the new radiance. Time to set the least wreath floating out above the dead to sweep up flowers. The dance had ended. It was light. The men looked tired and awkward in their uniforms. I sat, head thrown back, and with the dried stains of light on my own cheeks, proposed this bargain with the source of light. That given a few years more, 7 or 10 or what seemed vast, 15, to spend in love, in a country not at war, I would give in return all I had. All? A little sun rose in my throat. The lease was drawn. I did not even feel the time expire. I feel it, though, today, in this new room, mine, with my things and thoughts, a view of housetops, treetops, the walls bare. A changing light is deepening, is changing to a gilt ballroom chair, a chair bound to break under someone before long. I let the light change also me. The body that lived through that day and the sufficient love and relative peace of those short years is now not mine. Would it be called a soul? It knows, at any rate, that when the light dies and the bell rings, its leaner veteran will rise to face partners not recognized, until drunk young again and gowned in changing flushes. And strains will rise, the bone-tipped baton beating, rapid, faint, from the street below, from my depressions. From the doorbell which rings. 1 foot asleep, I hop to let my 3 friends in. They stamp themselves free of the spring's last snow, or so we hope. One has brought violets in a pot, the second, wine. The best, his open, empty hand. Now in the room the sun is shining like a lamp. I put the flowers where I need them most, and then, not asking why they come, invite the visitors to sit. If I am host at last, it is of little more than my own past. May others be at home in it. Thank you, Booktube, and goodbye.